All my successful lions out there, I'm back. I just want to come back today, man. Just drop another video. Um, really, just to tell people, man, to lift up their, confidence, man. Confidence is a lot, especially when it comes to being a man. Nobody's gonna will you across the finish line except yourself. So you can't wait for anybody else to be your cheerleader. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. And mainly, it's not how you fall down. It's all about how you get back up. You know, um, people gotta turn, and stop thinking L's are losses and just turn them into lessons. Lessons that won't make you continuously make the same mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes, other people's mistakes, uh, think 5, 10 steps ahead. Um, some people say, yeah, it's a game of chess, but in reality, your life, there's no do-overs, man. Chess, you can play, you can, live to play again, re-strategize, but sometime in life, you only get that one shot. Especially when it comes to life or death. So you don't want to play around with that and think, things are a game. You know, um, Especially when it comes to life, death, or doing jail time or putting someone you love at risk. So make your next move your best move, man. Regarding anything you cherish, any goals you have, you know, think of it as long term, man. Don't think for right now and get this, quick satisfaction. I continuously say, be in love with the journey. Not be in love with, the trinkets of right now. Be in love with the treasure at the end of the journey, not the trinkets right now. You know, yes, you might get sidetracked. You know, you might have obstacles to overcome. That's just a part of life. That's a part of the journey. You know, and I can't express this enough, especially as a man. Nobody want to hear your complaints. Nobody want to hear your excuses. All they're gonna say is you're a man. You know, that's all they're gonna say. You're a man. Figure it out. No complaints. No, this person did that to me, or um, especially as a man of color. No, systematic racism, this and that. Nobody holding me back. Like all that can be well enough true, but how are you gonna break down those walls and achieve massive success off your own merit? You know, and I challenge all my guys out there, man, is to not complain this year. It's still the beginning of the year. Mid March right now. There's still a long way to go. Um, and I understand, the, C-19 shut down. People lost a lot of opportunities. People lost businesses. People lost, um, in some cases, people lost careers that they've been at for a while. Um, but like I said, I'm talking to, you know, men that are 16 to 35. In that age gap where your time is just, you're about to hit the world, or you're somewhat middle aged and you can, revamp yourself. You know what I mean, for the next chapter of your life. Don't just give up. Go get that certificate. That's gonna help you. You know, don't stop opening up. Having dreams of opening up your own business because of what's happening right now. Think out the box. Don't follow the herd, man. You know, Stay sober. Sobriety is key, man, to unlock a lot of the gifts that's up here and in here. You know, so many gifts I unlocked over the last 4 years, man. That has been an incredible journey. Um, and I know I have a lot more to accomplish, a lot more gifts to unlock, and a lot more to give to the world. By just giving my testimony. I ain't perfect. Damn sure I'm gonna put in the work until it looks like I'm perfect. I'm gonna put in the blood, sweat, and tears, the hours, um, you know, the physical hours, the physical abuse, the mental abuse, whatever I have to go through in order to achieve my goals. That's what I'm willing to do. It boils down to how bad do you want it? Are you gonna fall and stay down there and cry until a stretcher pick you up? Or is you gonna get up and lick your wounds, man? Get in the shower, get in the bathtub with open wounds, and man up. When I see men complain, especially men that I know ain't been through what I've been through, and you got the nerve to complain, I look at them as women, man. You become a woman to me. You're 16, 17, 18, man. Map your plans out, man. I don't blame nobody, but when I was 16, 17, 18, man, I was running the streets, and got kicked out of high school my last year, but I still graduated. It's something I wanted to do for myself, as well as give something to my mom that, all the hell I was putting her through, and catching cases, throughout high school, wilding out, you know, not coming home, you know. But at the same time, I was trying to do good, had good grades. It wasn't about like obtaining that knowledge. That was easy, man. I was getting A's, B's, C's, but still wilding out in the streets, wilding out in school. People who I felt disrespected me or disrespected someone that I knew, And then it was time to graduate, and all those years passed by, and I didn't have a set plan of what I wanted to do with my life. So when I graduated high school, the first job, man, I was mopping floors. In hindsight, I look back, it wasn't a horrible gig because I wasn't doing much. And if I would have strategized and wasn't, into that party life and wasn't, into this or that, I could have stacked my chips and did things the right way. But I have friends, I'm mopping floors, and my friends is outside making $700 to $1,000 a day, and I'm making $300 a week. So you know what I did. So you know what I did. You know what I mean? And that came with a lot, but I took it as a man. Took my, served my debt to society or to the legal system, and overcame everything that I went through, and it just made me who I am today. So I'm telling all my young people, man, you don't have to go through that. And if you do go through that, hey, you might get lucky enough, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. Because I know a few brothers who went through that, and they changed their life, but some are just stuck. Some continued. Instead of being rehabilitated, they continued and continued on of that cycle of that life. Some are doing 20 years and they wish they can come home and mop floors, or they can come home and work at McDonald's. And McDonald's, I think, is making $15 an hour now. They wish they can do that, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes things ain't as bad as we seem, but we make it bad, because of the glitz and glamour of trying to get fast money. Nowadays young kids are scamming. It's the same thing. There's no sense in doing that, man. Reevaluate your life before you locked away, and then that's when you're gonna be like, was it worth it? Tell yourself right now it's not worth it, and make better choices. You can get it all legally, man. All legally. All legally, man. You just put in the hard work, the same grind that you was putting out on the street, or you know. Some people say, yeah, I'm in a trap 24/7. Okay, well, do something legally 24/7, and see how it turn out. It'll be the same way, man. But you just have legal income in order to flip and do what you do. Especially if you have a hustler's mentality, nothing's gonna stop you. Invest. Get some LLCs, man. Get some corporations under your belt. Be a shadow investor into someone has a good idea, but you don't want to go all in. Put a couple stacks with them, make a couple stacks back, flip that, flip that, flip that. Make it do what it do, man. If you're a true hustler. You're not into stocks, get into real estate. You're not into neither, hey, just stack your chips until the right investment comes your way, and you double down on it, man, to the point where you're making money while you sleep. That's the ultimate goal, to make money while you sleep. Alright? So I hope this, little info was good. always try to be transparent and tell people, man, it's not about the glitz and glamour. You know, you see me riding in different foreigns. You see me, you know, doing this, doing that. It it comes with hard work, man. It comes with hard work, and I want my kids to look back at this like, yo, my dad really put it in the grind. You know, I want to be an example. You know what I mean? Of what I want to be when it's all said and done. I want to be the face of young success. I know I'm not young, but I look young. I feel young. I'm great. I'm not the youngest, guy out there, but they say, and I'll continue to say this. In Napoleon Hill's book, he said, most men don't achieve, millionaires and billionaires until they're in their mid 40s, late 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. I'm in my mid 30s. So, and I can feel I'm just one or two moves, one or two big moves away from achieving those goals that Napoleon Hill said at a younger age than what he said. So I'm willing to put in the work. It's worth it to me. You know what I mean? So, on my successful lions out there, stay up, stay shining, stay smiling, and shine on them, man. Shine on them.